Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Yeast 9 part I don't know because I haven't recorded the game in quite some time. Maybe no, not quite a week, but it's been at least 5-ish days because I don't know, I wasn't recording. There is an update in that I did get a new monitor to replace the one my old workhorse that finally died after 10 years of use. So we got that going for us. Now the only problem with it is that it's a monitor made in the year like 2020 afterwards, so it's got no ports. And it's portless, which is like, I don't know why modern monitors got no ports on them anymore. The only reason I mentioned that is that I had to put my mic in a different position because for the longest time I've been having it just, because it was like, so on my new desk that I got about 7-ish months ago, I moved the mic on the right side of the desk, whereas usually it had been on the left side. You know, it was on the right side with the arm coming across to the middle. And it plugged into my monitor that was on, or my secondary monitor that was on the right side of the desk. Which was nice because that meant the cable was not really in the way. But now, because both of these monitors have no ports on them, I have to use the one on the motherboard, because that's the only other port I got, because the two front ports on the thing don't work on the computer for whatever reason. They just kind of stopped working one day. So it's got to be on the left side, which is where the, actual desktop is. And so it's coming from the left side to the right side. Long story short, it feels like it's maybe a little closer than it used to be, because I'm still trying to figure out the exact right position of where I want it. But other than not having any ports, monitor's cool. Got an OLED one after, because I almost got one when I got a new monitor like a year or so ago, when another one broke. Or well, I had to replace it. Thankfully, it was still like under warranty and everything because it broke like within a year of purchasing it because, that's the way things work these days. But all that to say, we're Adol and we're breaking out of prison. We managed to persuade the guards for the time being, all according to plan so far. But stay sharp, we still have some skeptics to contend with, no doubt. Because I will say they did get me, kind of, because like I knew the monitor only has one single USB-C port, and I was like, oh, okay. I guess in theory I could use like a, like a hub or something, right? To make that more usable, and then have, because another thing is I like to have the keyboard plug into the monitor, because that means when the monitor turns off, the keyboard turns off. Because the keyboard's got some backlighting, and you can turn it off with like, I think it's function F4. Because I kind of like having it light up a little bit, but when I go to bed and if the thing's still lit up, I gotta remember to turn off the red backlighting on the keys. But used to when it plugged right into the monitor and I turned the monitor off, the keyboard got turned off, so that was nice. But because I got no ports, I got to plug it into the motherboard as well, and then I got to remember to turn the stupid backlighting off before I go to bed. Because for the last like week or so, ever since my old monitor broke, or last couple weeks, I'll lay down and then I'm like, ah, fuck, there's a blinding red light coming from the stupid keyboard. But the thing has no USB upstream port either, which I don't get it. Why are we so portless, man? There's no mistaking it. The Knights are taking control over the prison. You'll have to tread carefully to avoid getting caught by them. Because that didn't even really, occur to me. Because I always kind of forget that that's like a thing. That you need to have an upstream port to actually make the USB ports do anything. Marius plans to use an escape path that branches out of the mines. The entrance to the mines is right below the central wing courtyard. If you hurry, you just might be able to catch up to him. Okay. Adol goes to the mines. It's it's maybe not quite as frequent a destination as the sewers, but we do go to mines a lot. From the courtyard. The courtyard is... it's where the court is. I don't know how to get there. I don't know where I am. Take me to the courtyard. This is the entrance to the Jillian Mines Penal Labor Center. Are you a special sector inmate? I'll need to look at your access pass. Alright, drop your pants. You present your access pass? Yep, you look like you're fit for penal labor. No problems here. I'm guessing you've come to volunteer? Volunteer? I was promoted to overseer of the mines. Inmates of the special sector can choose to participate in penal labor of their own accord. Why would they ever do that? Someone else came by a while ago to do just that. Maybe you know that doesn't sound real. Exemption from mandatory labor duties is one of the many perks of special sector. It's not every day we get a willing volunteer out of it, let alone two. It's highly suspicious. Good thing I'm stupid. All the better for us. The bonds are right down this passage. Show them your access that's not a thing. I could maybe, like, if you're like in solitary confinement, maybe I could see someone being like, please, I'll do anything. Just let me, you know, I'll work in the mines if it means I get to get out. I could maybe see that. But if you're like in the rich people section, like, none of them are volunteering to work in the fucking mines. I mean, there's a reason, like, well, mines were like, you know, that's where you sent people to go die back in the day. Back, you know, you never wanted to become a mine slave. But even in modern times, it's one of the only, like, blue-collar people that got good money is because nobody wanted to fucking do it because it's so dangerous and it sucks. So to clarify, we should submit our periodic reports to Unites. Well, that makes sense given the prison's already under their jurisdiction. But who are we supposed to report to? Periodic reports will go to us for the time being. And then also the mine people started shooting the owners. That helped when it came to the wage negotiations. As you submit your transaction reports to the Pendleton Company like always. We'll contact you right away once we've assigned you to a director. Thanks again for all the help. Oh, doubt Mr. Pendleton will be happy about things stalling without his say-so. I'll see what I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me. Unbelievable. Things are really going to hell without the warden around. Yeah, maybe a little suspect at times, but he's actually pretty helpful. You there! State your business! Maybe he's here for the same thing that guy from the special sector was earlier? You really want to, you know, tunnel? You want to break rocks? Yeah, volunteer then. You have your access pass, I gather. You present your access pass. This is pretty admirable of you as far as special sector residents go. We'll be sure to take your actions here into account in your next parole hearing. Do they have that? Move along now. The foreman will give you your assignment inside. I don't think the secret government prison has parole. I mean, it's not really a secret, but you know, it's like they got political prisoners in there, I suppose. Some of the prisoners are secret. What's this? Another volunteer? Never did I expect to receive two in the span of a single day. Who was the other one? A lad with dark hair, rather easygoing, but commendable for a special sector inmate. You can continue down the passage if you wish to offer up your services. The work site should be all the way at the end of the path. Our primary commissions call for silver, but sulfur and cinnabar are in demand as well. Just take care you don't lose your way. You'll end up in the old mine gallery. Beasts are known to prowl there, so I won't be able to make any guarantees on your life. Okay, so you're working in the mines, but there's also monsters in it. So it's even worse. It's even worse than the real life version of the mines, which already fucking sucked. How do I get by lecturing these dullards day after day? What are you still doing here? The wax side is just ahead of you. Take care you don't lose your way and end up in the old mine gallery. No funny business, alright? Any and all disruptive behavior is subject to maximum disciplinary action. This isn't the way Marius took according to the map? Okay. Adol, where's your fucking sense of adventure, man? It's okay. These mines, they can't be as bad as the... Is it the Yeast 2 mines that were hell, or is it Yeast 1? One of the first two games had some hellish, very annoying mines. You can see signs the lock was picked before being carefully put back into place. I think it's the second one, because that's the one where you have the magic, and there's all the fucking, like, there's the invisible passages and everything. And you have to use the magic to unveil them, or unveil them. You quickly unlock the gate before anyone can catch you. A trusty fork. Or, actually, Prison Adol doesn't use a fork. He'd use something else. It was regular Adol who was fork moding it. Haha! I've defeated these ancient branches. They're endangered fauna or flora, whatever. Maybe they're alive, you don't know. Ahoy there, Rusty! You thought you could leave me, you fucking idiot! What a turn of fate running into you in a musty place like this. What are you up to anyhow, making a break for it already? You relay everything that's happened up until now to Xavier. Golly gee hoy day! So, you found a way how to bust out of this place already, huh? I'm a little worried about that Marius fellow myself, but for now you should go see if this really does lead to an escape route. I might be feeling gracious enough to gallantly lend you another paw. And then it's goodbye. I'll miss you. Never to see you again. What are you getting all mushy for? We gotta take off while it's still safe. Besides, wherefore else would I come all the way here in the first place? Anyway, let us set forth before some rascally wastrel spots us. Xavier's no accompanying you?
Face, Rusty. It's gonna get stuck like that if you don't unstuck it.
I'm gonna get fucking one-shot by the quantum rat. Oh, that's a timer. Okay. I will not be killed by spikes. That's the thing you gotta know about Adol, is he will not be killed by spikes. I might roll directly into them and take contact damage though.
Those traps look painful.
Oh, we've been hit by some traps in our time. Left or right? Right is usually wrong, but in this case, it did lead to me having some money, so maybe it was worth compromising my morals over.
What is that doing here?
Ah!
Don't you, Rusty.
You did 4 times my HP. Xavier, 4 times. My HP pool was minuscule compared to their damage.
Inconceivable!
Now, for the record, I hit the jump button, but we like rolled over the lip, and then it ate my input.
Look out! Those traps look painful.
Okay, that one 100% on me. Okay, but now look how fast our boost gauge that we don't have will charge. Also, real talk, why the hell is Prison Adol getting money? Like, I can't do anything with it.
What is that doing here? Don't let it spot you, Rusty!
A treasure chest!
Red cheese! You want some of my prison cheese, Xavier? It's delicious. It's been aged in our prison pocket. Okay. That's bull. I can't, it's like not accepting my jump input. There we go. There is nothing up here, Xavier. It's a joke platform just to trick you. I did expect to get blasted by like a laser there. A treasure chest, Xavier. I need the momentum. I need the momentum to get fat hops. I feel like I should be able to make this. Or maybe I have to get up here somehow. We gotta wrap around and then jump down.
Sounds! We don't have time for this! There's gotta be another way!
They fucking got me. They got me really good there. You gotta respect that.
A treasure chest.
I feel like I can make that jump IRL, honestly. So, like, are these just fake out spikes? Do they not actually do anything? Honestly, one of the better, like, traps I've seen in a game. I can't smash it, Xavier. I don't have the power. That one was just, that was just a joke one. That was just to fuck with you a little bit. Now don't miss your jump, Xavier. I know you're not a platforming god like us. Now you may be wondering, what the fuck did that accomplish? Nothing. It was a waste of my time. Because presumably I'm supposed to go this way. I don't want to get hit by the Indiana Jones ball, Xavier.
A treasure chest.
Now that does that. Which, I see. I was blind once, but now I see. Balls are the answer to all of life's problems.
A treasure chest.
Having difficulty in your life? Try getting more circular, more spherical even. Methinks we've made it past the worst of it by now. After this, thing should be, as they say in my country, peachy keen. Looks like it'll take a while. You still want to catch up to that Marius fellow though, right? Would be tough with this much to handle. Guess there's only one thing for it. Looks like we'll be parting ways sooner than we thought, Rusty. My cunning wit and nimble blade should be enough to keep a few of them busy. I won't be able to stray the whole lot, but you can handle the rest, right? I can't handle any of them, actually. Really are looking out for me. Don't you fret about me, Rusty. Nay, Adol. If anyone can spark a change around here, it's gotta be you. I know you have it in you to solve this prison's conundrums and save us all. I can think of no better reason to lend you my aid. Thus I beseech you, get out of here and carry the fight on for both of us. On guard, you brigands! Come thee away, you lily-livered muppets! Feast your gaze upon the exalted Xavier! Fare thee well, Adol, till next we meet, wherever that may be. They wouldn't kill a cute, cuddly thing like me, would they? They don't got the stones for it. You could hear Xavier's footsteps fade into the distance as he lured the sentries away. Two of them still remained, however. It was best to proceed with caution. But you know what they say. Caution is my middle name. Oh, okay. I don't need caution, I've got flashbang. Help! Come back here. Come on! Shit, he's fast as fuck, boy. Help! Alright, he got my ass. He got me. He boomed me. Help! Okay. I didn't really. I kind of was thinking that was just gonna go straight. Ooh, I wonder. I presume I could hit them with the spikes.
A treasure chest.
But I don't. I would like to get my treasure chest. My chest of treasures. Never mind. Ah, it's probably Real Adol. No.
Marius. Quite a pickle you've gotten yourself in this time.
Over here, beasts!
Is that Adol?
Yep. Now, Adol didn't realize he would be getting into a fight here. Adol doesn't really know how these monsters work. Okay. Alright. So I hit the dodge. For the record. Maybe I just mash. Well, I'm going on my way now. What?
That was close.
How the fuck did you do that? You're like hanging on for dear life with like your fingertips, but you're able to launch yourself up with literally just your fucking one hand fingertips and do a front flip? What the fuck? I see you had things handled. I mean that non-sarcastically. I mean, if that motherfucker is that strong, he should not have been in any danger.
Hardly. If you hadn't arrived when you did, that would have been bad food.
You just did a fucking like fingertip. You launched yourself in the air and did a front flip.
I've definitely had better moments. I ran out here trying to escape, and before I knew it, I was hanging on for dear life. I wanted to talk to you about the time we snuck into the restricted sector.
Did we do that?
We know the Hieroglyph Knights have a bone to pick with the Roman Empire. But it's not just that. My gut tells me that Shadowlard's hiding something up his sleeve.
Yeah, something crazy like his arm. Or maybe he has an embarrassing tattoo.
I have something I need to do. If I don't, then I'll never be more than just a tool.
What do you mean?
I'm beginning to remember the reason why I am here.
I'm not gonna tell you though.
My purpose is to ensure the well-being of my country.
That's the vaguest shit I've ever heard in my life.
My greedy, pompous country, fraught with hypocrisy.
I mean, that doesn't really. I mean, seems kind of fucked up to say that about Gilead, but.
You mean... No. I told you before. I'm from the Roman Empire.
Okay.
As you might be aware, the Roman Empire is not
'Cause I was just kind of like, maybe it was like a bait and switch.
Chalk it up to the wars, the invasions, conquests to expand our territory.
And I'm almost like, I wouldn't be surprised for them to be like, actually, the country that got conquered sucks and they deserve it.
Hell, even the ocean couldn't shield Africa from the consuming flames of Rom.
Yeah, when am I getting to go to Africa? Africa.
And now, Glia has been added onto its long list of annexed nations. Shadowlard's out for revenge. I believe he intends to use me against my own country.
Are you like a bomb? Like, so who are you exactly?
I'll leave it to your imagination.
Because, I mean, you know, on one hand, you would just assume he's like, oh, he's like a crown prince or something. But I like to think he's actually a thermonuclear weapon in disguise.
In any event, I don't expect you to follow me into the wolf's den.
Have we been helped by Romans before? I think it was more like we were, you know, helping each other. I'd like to regain my freedom.
I thought you might say that, but...
Because we've helped Rome more than they've helped us.
What the hell? We've watched each other's backs for this long. Okay.
We've
it's a
known each
deal.
other for like a day.
Getting out of here together. You and I are going to be partners until we've both gotten what we're after.
Should have led with that.
Sorry, Adol. Never thought I'd say this. I wonder if we'd still be friends if you knew the real me.
Probably. Adol's pretty forgiving.
Do you feel that? It's barely noticeable, but there's a draft. There must be a passage leading outside. According to the map, the escape route continues along this way.
Let's press ahead.
Yeah, we better keep moving. They'll come looking for us once they've realized we're gone.
Nah, they don't think about us at all. At all, I mean. Chapter 6, The Renegade Secret. Who the hell's the Renegade, man? That's one thing I think, you know, I tried to use the new characters for their chapter, but I feel like I barely used the Renegade because the fights were such jokes in this chapter. Hopefully this chapter will be better though, because it was... We've somewhat had a pattern of chapter with bad bosses than chapter with good bosses. We, you know, start at like chapter... Like when Hawk joins? Because what are Krishna's bosses? Krishna's bosses are okay. Well, her mini-boss sucks ass. But the Minotaur guy... I don't even actually remember if he was, but like a big dude. That one was fine. I was kind of just able to ignore like the main mechanic of the second half of the fight. Unfortunately, I mean, that's more on them for making it so that he doesn't do anything if you just stand next to the wall. But that fight was okay. And then the Hawk bosses were good. Well, his mini boss kind of sucked, but... Well, the mini-boss, it's got an asterisk, because we beat it way too fast, but that was also the one fight we used the capes with, or the one cape with. And then Doll's chapter, fights are pretty snooze fest. Stone Guardian was okay. But the Yufas were great, or like hard. And then this chapter was 2 joke bosses, very, very disappointing. They're doing experiments beneath the prison, huh? And Jules' father is involved. Many know of Dr. Noah and that he is indisputably a brilliant scholar. For as doctor as distinguished as he has access to advanced technologies, I can only imagine the scientific miracles he could achieve. Think they're looking to train primordials and monsters to use in war? Even if they don't, there's bound to be immense profits to be made from them. They're nuts, the lot of them. Oh, what we should really be concerned about is stopping them from making more creatures. When do we leave? Idiot, this is nothing to be excited about. I got no idea what Shadowline's planning yet. Clear that Dr. Noah and the Hieroglyph Knights are indeed colluding. Can't think of anything good that could come out of this. This is merely a conjecture, but I presume the Romans are to some capacity aware of the situation. Hasn't quiet around here lately. Maybe it's because I haven't seen the warden in a while. Oh, now that you mentioned, I haven't either. Maybe he's not feeling well? Yeah, he's got a fucking upset tummy. That's definitely it, Krisha. This may be true, but I fear our missing warden is analogous to the recent surge in oddities. Yeah, can't just wait till this blows over, even if it ends up being nothing. Alright, we're gonna go back to the prison and we're gonna find what's going on. I feel like we never leave the prison. What do you say, Adol? Nod. That's exactly what I had in mind. Is the prison wheelchair accessible, though? Good old Adol. Could very well involve all of Balduke. I don't give a hoot about Balduke. I'm in because I got a score to settle with Shadowlord. Me too, is fucking bullshit ass I beat you up in a cutscene nonsense. I will join as well, for family reasons. I will accompany you as per usual. We're breaking into the prison, then I've got an idea. Can you show me the map of the city at all? I mean, you live here, you should know where everything is. Remember the passages we found in the outskirts leading to the prison? Maybe? The common denominator is that we found them all in ancient buildings or ruins. That is an insightful observation. My hypothesis is correct, and there's one here we haven't investigated yet. Oh yeah, the place up to the, like, northeast. The ruins of the 100 Years' War. I'm guessing we'll find a passage there. You better not run out on us to see the sights. I'll get my reasons too, so more power to you. I won't deny that I harbor interest in seeing the ruins. Guys, the plan, remember? Right, as to the location of the ruins. They're right here. I just wiped that smudge on your map off. That was, that cloud-like smudge. That's all the way east of the city. What kind of ruins are way out there? There are left of an abandoned quarry. Yeah, I've been to a couple quarries in my time. In the old days, rocks and minerals were mined from there. Of course, nobody's mined there in ages. It's safe to assume it'll be vacant. Oh, we're gonna meet up with Real Fake Adol. Or Prison Adol. Because we're currently Real Fake Adol. That path, I think I remember there being a barrier blocking it. Yes, it was there when we went to the shrine. This is our destination, then we must first dispel the barrier. Plan has been decided. Alright, once we're ready, let's head out. There he goes, there he nodded. Chapter 7. We don't have a character to name it after. It's the Capriccio of the prison. Yes. Yeah, they could have gotten away with calling this chapter like the Adol chapter if we meet up with, you know, Prison Adol. New quests are available. There's a reward. Explore the town of Balduke. I am quite the explorer.
Hey.
Why are you a doll? It's sweet of you to keep me company, but don't you have things to take care of? Yeah, the mess of the prison's finally winding up to an end anyhow. Besides, this is a nice change of pace. Not much of a change given how often you arrive in the Nox pre-inebriated. Nevertheless, recuperation is vital. Perhaps I shall indulge in an extra lump of sugar. How does Anamona's body work, I wonder? Seriously, are we gonna learn how you guys all became monstrums? Did Aprillis just walk into the antique store and start blasting? Is that why you're a monstrum? I do kind of wonder how, I mean, this is not like Don't Tell Me, obviously, but passively musing, I wonder how many chapters there are in the game. Because compared to Donna, it took way longer to get all the characters, I'm pretty sure. Like, I feel like we had, like, you get all 6 characters in that game relatively quickly. I think. I could be wrong on that. Because you at least get, like, the first 5 pretty quickly. Talk's been circulated about some unknown cargo being brought into the prison. Tried going off with the old bag's intel to do some digging, but it'd probably be faster just sneak in and see what they're hiding. Aren't you a dependable sort? Were you a thief once, perhaps? What do you think about working for me once your prospects are open? I'm sure I can expect many a great thing from the Crimson King's right-hand man. He, doesn't really let me do anything anymore. Alright, enough of the headhunting. Save the pitch for after Adol's curse is broken, alright?
Hey!
Me and the Resistance, I'm flattered, but not in this lifetime. The old bag and I, we're like 2 peas in a pod and work pretty well together.
Alright, let's get to prepping.
Doggy! I got no materials, Doggy.
That should do it. Good work.
That won't do it, I didn't upgrade anything, Doggy. You've certainly got one collection of characters here in the hideout. I dare say I'm looking forward to this on a more personal level as well. Okay.
Have a moment? Let's see here.
Got anything sweet on the map?
Impressive as always, Adol.
Yep. Oh, you got way more of it after Jules wiped that smirk or smudge away. Can't speak. I'm old. This map may very well be the paradigm of cartography in the region. A warlord elixir? Don't really need it, but I'll take it. Do show me your map again, once you've made more progress. Best of luck, Adol. I was trying to look at the Donna playlist on my phone real quick, just to see, like, but I don't actually remember when she joins the party. Like, I don't know which episode it was. I can't tell based on the thumbnails. Looking like maybe it was part 30? And this is like 36, 37-ish, something like that. And granted, well, I guess we technically got Renegade a little earlier, so maybe it's not that far off.
Hey!
Because on one hand, I just feel like we're further through the game comparatively, but because I mean that was about the halfway point in the last game, and like our map is at about 50%. It was a lot of side quests. Like, it's honestly the same amount, but they're all, well, no, I think there's usually only 4. 6? Holy hell! I don't know, it just feels like we're further along. Maybe also because we're higher level. Or maybe we're not higher level. I don't know. Adol, sorry, I didn't know you were there. I was just thinking about Dad. Don't worry, I'm not gonna let it interfere with the mission. I'm making sure to conserve my energy by not using my Monstrum form. Oh, I know a way we can check, roughly. We can just look at the bosses. Where are they? We're like a little over half through the boss. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we've done 12 bosses, I think. 2, 4, 6, and there's 12. So we're like literally halfway. Because it feels like we're further. I feel like we're more like, you know, 2/3. That's just like my vibe, I guess. It seems almost familiar somehow. Yeah. The mere shadows of 3 ancient sorceresses, cursed by their fates, they strive to force the living to join them in their damnation. There should have been like 5 of them. Dang old Norns, man. The many-legged monster that seems almost familiar somehow. Does it say that about Vagulian? That seems almost familiar somehow. A peculiar suit of armor that seems almost familiar somehow. He's not really a Minotaur, but he's kind of Minotaur-coded. This thing, I don't even really remember. Only 2 more wanted monsters, though. I mean, if we assume there's 2 per chapter, probably 2 per chapter, but then maybe like 4 for the last one, because it might, you know, like split like the final boss into 2 different entries or something if there's like a transformation, which is pretty common. I was able to get in contact with some subordinates of mine at the chapter house. They say the Order has been taking a number of suspicious measures lately. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this I can't shake. I deserve it's nothing more than a feeling, so I'm guessing maybe it's like 10-ish chapters? Maybe, or like 9 in a finale?
Yeah.
Pretty much all my free time goes towards smithing practice. I'm still not good enough to use my dad's technique to their fullest potential. Maybe after I return to Artisan Lane someday when I've honed my skills enough. And there may also be like an optional boss or something.
And I'll make it.
Because, you know, the last game had the golem, like the optional. I mean, I guess it technically had 2 kind of optional super bosses, because there was, you know, the one solo Donna one. Any of this shit worth it? Not really. You 2 bladering 3s?
Let me know if you need anything else.
Nah.
Say the word and I'll make it. Let me know. Come back anytime.
Hey, so...
Lucian's gonna help me tidy up the warehouse today. He's a stick compared to Dogi, but he's still a lot stronger than I thought he'd be. Guess he wasn't lying about being a seneschal of the knights, huh?
I'll take everything you got.
No, you're supposed to say Adol!
Aren't you gonna buy? Yeah. Step. Aren't you buy? Hey, so... Aren't you buy? Yeah. Goodbye.
Oh,
See you later.
she ain't saying it. She ain't fucking with us no more. She ain't excited. She's tired of Adol. He's fucking old news. I am utterly elated that Carla finally came for a visit. Oh yeah, Christian's sister. There was a moment of who the fuck is Carla. I had so much I wish to show her, including our lovely staff. Carla came into my life as if she was an angel. I had just lost someone very dear to me, and I myself was lost in turn. We didn't know each other then, but she knew of me somehow and arranged a meeting. She told me that I was better suited for a profession that brought joy rather than suffering. So she helped me find work outside of the arena, and here I am. Truly, I owe Carla more than I'll ever be content with repaying. Well, you being all heartfelt there makes me glad I didn't make the joke about how you'd like to show her your magnificent staff. I still was gonna make the joke. I just had to, you know, had to wait. Had to add a meta level to it. Good to see you too, Adol. Hope I'm not intruding. I wasn't expecting you exactly. But what do we owe the pleasure? Are you here for business? No, I'm not working. I simply wanted to check up on my sister. How's her flower shop doing? I trust you're putting forth your best effort.
Yeah.
I am. It's been turning a profit since the last time you were there. Has it? Because when the product you're selling is free, you could be turning a profit with just one sale. And now I have flowers coming in from all over the world. Because I mean, there's lemonade stands out there that are profitable. Doesn't necessarily mean they're a thriving business. I've been meaning to secure a promising deal in daily necessities to complement the flowers. I see, you really have been working hard. You've matured, Krisha. Father would be just as proud as you as I am. Unfortunately, you're disowned. Krisha has gone quite a bit in my absence. I am proud to call her my sister. It's unbecoming of me to be so sentimental. Like, where the hell do you live? Because, I mean, I guess you haven't been going back home. I guess... Because there's only 4 beds down here. And that's for all of us. I mean, Parks, his ass is sitting on the couch. He's old, his back is already fucked. There's no point in compromising ours. We still have a shot. But like, where the hell is everybody sleeping? Because the way they're acting like they haven't, you know, talked in a while. I mean, she must not be going home at the end of the, you know, business day. There's only 4 beds down there. A lot of these people don't have anywhere else that they could be sleeping. All these guys skulking around an empty alleyway a while back, real shady bunch. You don't suppose they're part of that old resistance group, the Bells of Freedom? I'm telling you, man, something fishy's going on. Carla over there, right? From the Pendleton Company? I wonder if that other girl's her little sister. They do seem pretty close. I'm getting this real go-getter vibe off of her, too. It's a little inspiring, actually. Oh, you got a recipe book. Just give me the word and I'll have a crack at it. Handed over the galette recipe. Oh, man, I got recipes coming out the wazoo, man.
You just take your time.
Yeah, this shit good? Not really. Infinite SPC. I mean, it does only last for 2 seconds. I don't exactly know how long they last because I've never had food
Buy
before.
something next time, okay?
Carla's here for a visit today. I just went and said hi. It felt nice catching up. She complimented our work ethic when I was working at another place a while back. She offered to refer me if I ever found a better gig. Who knew what that meant I'd wind up working with the other Monstrums? We don't give any pay or benefits, for the record. Well, you don't suppose Carla knew I was the Raging Bull when she referred to me? Honestly, knowing her, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. I mean, you had the worst disguise. I mean, unfortunately, you have, like, the least dramatic transformation next to Adol. And I guess Anamona. But Anamona's, like, not a real person, so... In a sense, it's surprising. The Crimson Kings are making waves as the leader of the Monstrums lately. And he was supposed to be the rookie among them all, too. Must be a hell of a guy, right? Where's the professor? Where's my professor? I need to show him my graffiti.
Any errands you'd like me to run?
A Soul Eater! A sword that touts a keen, menacing edge. It gleams an ominous crimson. Oh, okay, so Crimson's bad. Alright, well, that's why we're the Azure Monarch these days.
As you wish.
Can't wait to try it out.
I would like to not use Krisha, but at the same time, I also like winning. I mean, I feel like I barely used Dude, so I probably should keep him in the squad. Because realistically, maybe I would like to use Anna Mona as well, because it's been a while since we used her.
Here you are.
I should be able to make
I mean,
use
well,
of it.
just buying the upgrades is, you know, fairly cheap, all things considered.
Here you are.
Thank you very much.
I mean, oh, she's like 2 behind.
Here you are. Ooh, this is pretty spiffy.
His goes up by 40? That? I guess it just, oh, it feels like it's showing up as more because their weapons are upgraded, so it's only like a 20 plus. I feel like I should keep a slight amount of money for armor
Anything
though.
else you'd like me to fetch? Stay safe out there.
We'll see. But honestly, I mean, Renegade's maybe, like I said, we didn't use him that much, but initial impressions, he's like my least favorite character to play. I wasn't really vibing with any of his skills. They're a little too slow.
The quarry is to the east of the city, right? The east passage from the Millian Plain should take us there.
We won't
We
get
don't
past
actually
the
get to
barrier
go
there
through
until we
the-
deal with the Grimwald Nox first.
The northeast passage. 'Cause we're going through that bridge we saw. Yeah. Candyland, a popular hotspot and a magnificent bar all in one. It's amazing how easy it is to relax here, even if you're not much of a drinker. But that aside, the staff seems to be made up of a whole host of weirdos. There's gotta be something going on behind the scenes here. I can feel it. Sounds like another scoop for Newshound Marie. And we are at about time.
Ain't getting away from me. Let's go.
What all do you even do? I don't remember. Okay, you do the world's slowest attack. You do that. Then I accidentally flashcard. I mean, totally on purpose flashcard.
Understood.
Help! I'm spinning.
Let's go.
I have it on good authority that you're screwed. Okay, maybe not a good sign that we're getting our ass beat by the basic enemies.
Allow me.
But in my defense, I didn't realize he was going to say stun lock for 45 seconds when he cast that ability.
All right.
Because what all do you, so you, I can't test them. So circles, that is a slow
extermination.
forward. That one you shoot a little.
Dangerous. Fall back. Slaughter them.
I mean, it's okay. I just don't know if it quite does enough damage to justify how slow it is. I mean, it does feel like 600. All of the hits hit.
Leave it to me.
How much is Adol's? Like high. Oh, this is a flash guard. Well, with flash guard, Adol's does way more. So it's not necessarily a one-to-one comparison, but for how slow it is, I don't think I'm vibing with that skill. Which one is it? It's Belial Cannon. Have Dark Inferno. Oh yeah, no, it was just the, like, was it the magic missile one? Yeah, the magic missile and a hand one, which is kind of also like a magic missile type. Like, I don't know. I think he needs a different skill.
Sink to the abyss. Yeah. Yeah. Get back.
I mean, you do have range,
Crimson line.
which is nice. He's got range going for him at least.
Yeah. Hunter's Descent. Hunter's Descent.
There's like a one-hand, you know, it's like if you can get the flash guard or flash move and have the invincibility, then it doesn't really matter that his skills leave you super open to damage because you're just invincible for those, you know, second or so anyway. But he also doesn't really seem to do enough damage to justify that. But he does have range though. And that's kind of like an X factor, I suppose.
Hunter's Descent.
I guess the last two bosses were also like so easy that it didn't really matter. Because there have been definitely some fights where being able to just kind of chill back at range would be nice. But the Centipede was definitely the opposite. The Centipede was more about just like blitz him down, try and keep your flash guard up as much as possible. Because he dies extremely quickly, so you just want to burst him. And I don't even know, what was the mini boss for the last chapter? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, the ghost. Which that just wasn't even a real fight. But we'll give him one bonus chapter as a main guy. And then we'll try Anamona, but let's be honest, she's probably getting replaced with Krisha, because, I don't know, Krisha's just built different. But alright, next time we'll look at our side quests. We didn't even check at the actual bulletin board. Well, we can do that real quick, just to see what's in store for us next time. Trouble's starting to brew among the craftsmen. To go to the Craft Guild. The Noble District Warehouse has been a frequent target for burglaries. And then Aprilis, she's got a trial. A Fenrir Claw. Could be good. Could be ass. Nobody knows. And then Parks has probably got whatever his nonsense is. Actually, I don't, you know, because we talked to Parks. It was a little girl had a quest for us. I think, yeah. But presumably that's our like main side quest. I don't think none of those up there were marked as 3-star. We'll probably do these two next time, and then if we have time, maybe, well, there's plenty of people to talk to, so we'll probably fill out any extra time with that if we end up having any. But alright, that's the agenda done and dusted. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye guys.